Hey guys, it's TK with TK Tech News, and it's been an interesting couple of days here in Taipei. I am currently in Taiwan. If you've been following on Twitter, um, making a couple of things happen. So there's going to be some people thought that the S5 Active and some of the stuff we were trying to do with the G3 were going to be really big news, but I really think those will be minuscule on the scale of the things that we have to come. So I want to get into a couple of things. You may have seen some things in a news cycle, and I'm going to talk about a couple of things. So since I've been in Taiwan, from dealing with some of the people I've dealt with, and for you guys that follow the channel, and for you guys in the Los Angeles area that know me, or you guys that know me, period, uh, you know how I work. And usually, I'm not a guy. I'm not a guy. I'm not going to leak certain things about a device unless I have it in hand, or I've seen it or had it in hand to play with it. So I wanted to talk about a couple of things that I know for a fact are happening, and you may have seen it on a couple of different publications already, from stuff that we tweeted out. One, HTC is definitely working on an upgraded device for the HTC One M8. That is a fact. With a 5.2-inch 2K display, that is 100% where it's going to be. They have totally minimalized that bottom chin on the new HTC One. Now, this new device is supposed to be called the Plus, the aluminum version, and it's supposed to be water resistant. Now, from what I've seen in the literature, and it could be different because it's the transliteration, so to speak, or the translation between Chinese and English, a couple of things could be off there. So it doesn't look like it's going to be able to be immersed. They're not going to cover it warranty-wise if the device is immersed in water, but it will have it will be able to take spills and maybe some stuff in the rain. So it's kind of like the S5. They say it can't go in the water or you can't immerse it, but you can. We'll see how that goes. Some of the other things that we know that are for a fact confirmed, or some of the things that we know that are coming on this device, are a 13 megapixel optically image stabilized camera and no duo camera. That is gone, and that's on the plastic version of the Advance, which I will get into in a minute, and the Plus version of the M8. So we have the HTC One M8 Plus, or it's going to be the HTC One Plus. Is what it's supposed to be called, and it's supposed to launch towards the end of August, beginning of September, from what I have seen to this point. Now, stay tuned because we told there's I didn't just take a trip out here to Taiwan for no reason, and I wouldn't be. And the reason why you guys haven't heard from me yesterday is I couldn't really get on and shoot a video or talk about anything until I was able to get back. And that's what I've been able to do now. I've been able to do the things that I needed to do and get what I needed to get to be able to come back. And I will be coming back to the United States at some point tomorrow. I have a layover in Germany for about 8 hours, and I will be shooting some videos and stuff while I'm there at the airport, so stay tuned on that. And boy, some of the things that I'm excited about in the next week or two, somewhere within the next week or two, are pretty big, and they could really be big, massive developments. And I'm excited about it, and I know you guys are going to be excited about it. And it's just going to make, I can tell you right now, it's going to make the channel explode because everybody's going to want to know how we had access to it, where we got it from. It's going to be good times. So stay tuned for that. I want to appreciate everybody that's been here from the beginning as well. Don't think I forgot about you guys. So I wanted to talk about that. So let's get into the advanced version. The advanced version is same device. It will have a 2K display from what I have seen it to this point. Oh, the other thing with the aluminum version, with the One Plus, is it will have a Snapdragon 805 SoC, while the advanced version, or the advanced, I keep saying advanced, but the advanced, the plastic version, will have the 13 megapixel camera and a Snapdragon 801. It will be optically image stabilized, so it will have OIS. But it will be not as good as the One Plus, and it will be a dual SIM model, which will be launched in Asia. That's what I know at this point right now. So there's a whole slew of other things coming down the line. Now here's some other shockers or some other cool things that are coming down the pipe. So whether you didn't know this or not, HTC is actually working on a smartwatch. Now, this is something I didn't have time to tweet or talk about while I was out there because it was super sensitive, and it's a fact. And it is going to run Android Wear, just like the Moto 360. Sorry for that, guys. The Moto 360, and it will run and the LG Watch. I'm sorry, I'm trying to go by what I have here in front of me, some notes that I've written down. It will be a circular design, so it's something that they've taken away from Motorola or maybe even the iWatch, and that's what it's known about it at this time. So stay tuned for that, and you'll be seeing me posting some stuff on Instagram specifically about that here in the next day or so. So stay tuned for that. I may drop that as soon as Germany, so stay tuned. So there's like I said, there's some other stuff I won't even get into until I get back to the States. So stay tuned on that. I guess I will do a lot more stuff on that. One of my layovers is in Germany. The other one is in Chicago. And when I'm at O'Hare, once I'm on U.S. soil, I will post something. I will post something great. That is the plan. So stay tuned for that. But anyways, guys, I also wanted to get into some of the news of the day and some of the news while I was gone. And so some of the things that have come out since I've been over here in Taiwan has been the Oppo N1 Mini. Some photos of that device got leaked. Yay, we love leaks. And it was leaked ahead of launch. We saw some more information on the Galaxy, I'm sorry, I almost called it the Galaxy W. Oops. The Samsung 7-inch phone that came to the FCC. It makes the Galaxy Mega look kind of small, and it is a 7-inch device, and it will be called the Galaxy W. You heard that here. So stay tuned for that. And there's actually an 8-inch 2K Samsung tablet. You'll see the video tomorrow. Stay tuned for that. That's what I can tell you. That video will be going up tomorrow, and it's going to be a ball buster, man. That thing sells here good. It's going to be a ball buster. It's going to be a big ass phone to be holding up to your head, but I think people will be excited about it. Microsoft, speaking of smartwatches, is looking at launching a smartwatch, but they may do it the right way. They may actually make it so that it has cross-platform support, which would be great if it's available for Android and iOS as well as Windows. It could be a really big seller, so stay tuned for that. You had, let's see, what was the other? So something else that I just saw today while I'm looking through. This is from, I just picked this up off Pocket Now. Looks like SoftBank and Dutch Telecom are close to reaching a T-Mobile deal. I really hope this isn't the case because, SoftBank owns Sprint, and while the money would be great for T-Mobile, unless they leave that existing management group in, it could really be bad for what's going on already and all the progress that's been made by T-Mobile. I really hate to see them regress or come in and or merge Sprint and T-Mobile. I just don't see it as a good thing. Even though I will say this, so I did bring the Sprint phone with me internationally, and I will say that the international part of the phone, how it works internationally, works great. And I will say that the T-Mobile internet in Taiwan, for the phone, has been awesome as well. So I believe it's not actually covered, so I'm actually having to pay for that. But that sucks. But it is what it is. But anyways, so I wanted to cover some of the news of the day and some of the things that were going on. Stay tuned, guys. I know it's got to be evening for you guys over there in the U.S. I wanted to get this up, and I will see you guys here very soon. I'll be posting some stuff from Germany. I'll be Instagramming you guys so you guys know when I actually take off and leave Taiwan. So stay tuned for that. And until next time, guys, thank you guys very much for listening today to today's edition of TK Tech Daily. If you can hear, I'm actually excited because I can't wait to share everything that's coming down the pipe. So until next time, guys, TK with TK Tech News. Make sure you follow us over there on Twitter at TK Tech News and at Prepaid Nerds. You can follow me on Instagram, TK Tech News, where I post images, leaks, and all the other fun stuff as well. Even short little videos, kind of fun. And until next time, I will see you guys. And everybody's pinging me about what we got already. It's hilarious, but that's how it is, guys. You know what time it is. So until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. And I can't wait to share some of the awesome stuff that we found here in Asia.